And that's what the replay. And then the hole looked more worse than what I saw. He really grabbed his jersey. I didn't really, honestly, he held him twice. Because the hold that I saw came before the grab of the jersey. He held him, he let him go. They didn't call that. Then he grabbed him again. Then he tugged his jersey. And then when I'm saying him, I'm talking about James Bradbury. Then he tugged his jersey. And then that was the call that they flagged. They didn't even flag the hold that I saw. They was letting it go. Then he grabbed him again. And then I'm hearing the people working on ESPN. Then I'm hearing them saying, "Oh well, no, Juju wasn't gonna make that play because he's not that good. If that was like Tyreek Hill or if that was a more high level receiver, then there's a chance he would have caught the ball. But Juju wasn't gonna catch that ball, so it was unnecessary to make that call." What? You can't make a call because of your opinion of how good you think a player is. Like what is that? Like that's not no. You make the call because you make the call because the call happened. I don't care if it was the first quarter. I don't care if it's the last 2 minutes of the Super Bowl. If Juju is not that good a receiver, guess what? Juju beat you, James Bradbury. He beat him. He beat him. He beat him to the point that Bradbury had to grab him and tug his jersey to get some leverage back because he got beat. That was a good call by the ref, and it was a hole. And these fans, they crying so much. Kansas City Chiefs fans is crying, and I'm okay with that because you're a fan. If that was the Giants, I'd be crying too. I would understand, but I'd be crying. I'd be like, damn man, we could have won the Super Bowl right there. You know what I mean? But non KC fans, oh, the NFL is rigged. That was part of the script, and look, they really wanted Patrick Mahomes to win because they made that call. What are you talking about? First of all, y'all talking like the Chiefs didn't get calls on them, which they did. Same same thing with the Bagel game. Oh, it was rigged. You act like calls ain't go the Bagels ways. Like people just don't like people don't like greatness as much as people say they do. Because when you're above average, they root for you. Once you hit the moment of greatness, they cheating for you. People just can't appreciate what they watching. It was a hold. And I'm happy the ref had the guts and the common sense to make that call in that situation. The Eagles played good defense in that play until they didn't. And Bradbury I feel like he panicked because I mean let's keep it real. That is Juju that he's defending on, and he probably didn't need to do that. I don't think he needed to do that. I don't think I've been watching Juju since Pittsburgh. I don't see a lot of high level receiving plays that he done. It's not like it's a Tony Brown right there, or Tyreek Hill, or you know, or Jamal Chase right there, Devontae Adams right there. No, it's just Juju. Not even T Higgins. It's just Juju. So he probably didn't need to do that, but he got beat on the play and he panicked. And that panic cost the team the penalty, which gave Kansas City more chances to win this game. And shout out to Kansas City from the smartness of not scoring, because Jerick McKinnon could have got a touchdown in the Super Bowl, and he sacrificed for the team and went down to waste that clock down, and then more players could have got the touchdown, and they sacrificed and went down to waste that clock down, which gave Bunker Harrison Bunker, the KC's kicker, another shot because he missed that first kick in the first half. Now he got another shot to redeem himself. He kicks it, easy field goal. Well, not easy. I'm sorry. I'm not a kicker. I'm not a football player, so I shouldn't say the word easy. But um a less a less dramatic kick if you're a professional NFL kicker, he gets that. That's when score go to 38-35 and give Jalen Hurts and the Eagles little to no time to make a miracle happen. KC wins the game. Shout out to that because if McKinnon would have said no, forget that. I'm gonna get my stats. I want to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl, and the defense getting paid millions of dollars to make plays. So y'all better make these plays. Well, I gotta sacrifice my stats and everything. No, y'all go ahead and make these plays. If that would have happened, that would have gave Jalen Hurts a whole minute and a half to make plays and gave more time for the Eagles defense, who was the better defense on paper, to make stops against Patrick Mahomes to not get the comeback to not get the comeback win. And the championship could have went to the Eagles. Now maybe not. Maybe Patrick Mahomes would have made miracles happen again, and maybe he would have had 200 passing yards and a 4 touchdown, or whatever the case may be. We don't know because they were smart enough to waste that clock down, and they had the opportunity to do that because James Bradbury made a holding call that the ref had every right to make. Every right to make. But before I get out of here, I am going to give Jalen Hurts his flowers. This game was close because of him. Take away that fumble. By the way, he scored a touchdown the next drive after the fumble. But take away that fumble. Take away that fumble. The man had over 300 passing yards. The man had 70 rushing yards. The man had 3 rushing touchdowns. The first 2 touchdowns that was scored in the Super Bowl by the Eagles was from Jalen Hurts. You, you know the the man the man was magnificent, and the man target his top receivers. Devontae Smith got 100 yards receiving yards. AJ Brown got 96 receiving yards with a touchdown. It was a great game by Jalen Hurts. Great game. He played magnificent. Magnificent. And he tried everything he can to keep his team afloat and keep his team in the mix, which he did. And he kept his team in the game throughout the whole game until the very end. Until the very end. And he missed 11 passes in this game, but one of those passes was that big Hail Mary that he did in the last seconds of the game. That's why he's 27 out of 38. Nah, come on, man. The man is really like 27 out of 37, maybe even 27 out of 36. The man had a really good passing game. He missed 11. Patrick Mahomes missed 6. But really he really missed 10 to Patrick Mahomes 6. High level QB game in the Super Bowl from both quarterbacks. So for that to be the first Super Bowl with 2 Black American starting quarterbacks going against each other, it lived up to every hype and broke down every negative stereotype because we saw a great QB game from both of them. I loved it. I loved it. I love that both QBs target their best receivers. I love that so much. And I'm not gonna say I'm looking to see what the Eagles gonna do this year because they in the division of my Giants. But Jalen Hurts, you earn respect for a lot of people. Not that you need my respect, because you don't need my respect at all. But I will give you this. I'm very apologetic for doubting you. I'm very apologetic from not looking at you in this light because don't think that he just woke up this season and said, okay, I'm gonna be great. He's been doing this the whole time. He was doing this in Alabama, and I did not recognize it. He was doing this his first seasons, on the Eagles, and I did not recognize it. And even this season, even while he was playing on a high level this season, the the Eagles and the Vikings were like the two most disrespected high level teams this season. The Vikings was they were disrespected obviously because they're the Vikings, but the Eagles was because we it was very hard to look at Jalen Hurts and think high super level quarterback. Even when we talking about the Super Bowl candidates from week 1 to week 12, we were talking about Josh Allen and Joe Burrow and Tour and Patrick Mahomes. It took a minute to start saying Jalen Hurts' name. It took a minute until he got hurt, and then we saw what the team looked like without him. Now look at him. Now look at him. 300 passing yards, no interceptions in the Super Bowl. Got that fumble, but then scored the next drive. Redeemed himself the next drive. Made no more mistakes the rest of the game. The mistake that was made was the defense making a holding call in the red zone. In the Eagles red zone with Kansas City with the ball. That was the mistake. That was the mistake that caused the Eagles the Super Bowl. Not Jalen Hurts. So great game, great Super Bowl. And I really enjoyed the halftime show. Rihanna got hits. Rihanna got songs that I was waiting for that she didn't even sing because she has so many hits. I was waiting for "Living Your Life." Never happened. You know what I mean? I was like, man, like she has. I enjoyed it, and I didn't know she was pregnant. I thought that was baby fat from the first baby. I didn't know she was pregnant. You know what I mean? I did not know she was pregnant, and all that stuff. Everybody said, "Oh, she lip syncing." They play her songs while she's singing it. Everybody does that. I seen a lot of artists do that. If you really look at it, there are times when she's using her voice. I could tell from the recording and her voice. She's still saying with her voice. You know what I mean? So all that you think she lip sync for the whole 20 or 30 minutes of the halftime show? No. No, they play her song while she's singing it, you know, and and it was a good halftime show. I don't know why people just love to hate greatness. Just love to hate greatness. And she was a up and coming singer that got the opportunity to perform in Super Bowl. They'll be praising her because she's Rihanna and she's already a future rock and roll Hall of Famer. No, we're just gonna poop on her. Like, no, go ahead, girl. Went up there that high in the sky with a pregnant belly. Singing her songs, performing, and those dancers were awesome. Good halftime show, good game. Um, that was a great way to end the NFL season. That was a great way to end the NFL season, and now I'm looking forward to see what happens next year. How the Eagles going to respond? Are the Giants going to be as good as they were this year? But we're going to talk about all of that, man. This is not the last show of talking about the NFL. Trust and believe. Trust me, the sports world will not let you stop talking about football. It won't let you at all. It's gonna be more on this game as the week go by. Trust and believe. We talking Patrick Mahomes' legacy, and we're gonna talk what's next for Jalen Hurts as the Eagles and all that. Stay tuned. This was Misunderstood. I'm Za-Quan Peterkin, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.